Hello, beautiful people. Welcome or welcome back to the space. My name is Sarivia. Thank you for being here. Before we get into this reading, I would like to just say don't force what do not fit. If the message don't resonate, don't force it to resonate with you. Okay? We're going to do a reading for each element of the zodiac. Okay? Blessings, blessings. Happy spring equinox. I trust that so far this season is finding you well. And again, with the seasons, y'all, also don't force what don't fit. If your energy is not calling you to do a certain thing, don't do it. It's not time for you to focus on that thing. All right? So we are going to start with, let's see, who wants to go first? What am I feeling? Let's go with earth signs, okay? We're going to start with my baby earth signs. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, all right? Let's see what we got going on for y'all. Like I said, y'all, take what resonate, leave what don't. My cards is all over the place. We're going to go with it. We're going to do it. What we got? Oh, we got new life and truth for my earth sign babies, all right? And also self-control came out as well. Let's talk about it. So first and foremost, I would like to say that for my earth signs, I feel like y'all want to be in this new life. Y'all want to be in this new energy. Y'all want to express yourself in a different way. Y'all want to expand, grow, evolve. Y'all want to be more than what y'all are. Y'all want to have more than what y'all have, right? But here's the thing, though, with this truth card. You got higher self twice, okay? You got higher self on self-control, and you got higher self on truth. Y'all see that? Higher self? Higher self? The only way for you to walk into this new life and this new energy, you have to become a new person. And how do you do that? You do that by being mindful of the decisions that you're making. So before you make a choice, before you respond to something, you have to ask yourself, is this in alignment with the person that I want to become? And I feel like for my earth signs as well, just going based off these cards, some of y'all not being honest about the things that y'all really want. When you are not being honest with the things that you want to cultivate, the things that you want to bring into your life, you kind of confuse the universe, and they just continue to bring you confusing shit. They bring you 1 foot in, 1 foot out opportunities. They bring you uncertainty, unclarity. That's what spirit is going to do. That's what your higher self is going to do. But when you make a choice and you actually, when you're in that space of making these decisions, they're coming from a place of the person that you are manifesting, the person that you are becoming. And I will also say that this can be tied to materialistic things as well. Like maybe you're trying to call in a financial opportunity, a romantic partner, maybe some type of platonic relationships, or you have to live in your truth. A lot of people want to attract things that either A, they do not feel deserving of, or B, they're just not on that frequency of that thing. So let's say you're a man and you're trying to attract a healthy woman. Are you healthy? Do you hold yourself accountable? Are you responsible, earth signs? Say you're trying to, I don't know, increase your money on, okay, dineros. You're trying to increase your income, your money, but it's like, do you have the habits of a person that is financially stable? You have no discipline when it comes to your money. You spend frivolously, like you say you're going to do something, you don't do it, whether it comes to finances or not. But I feel like I need to have self-control, self-love, and respect, and be honest with the world around you. When you start to be truthful with yourself, everybody else's energy reciprocate that. It has to, because when you show up in your authenticity, you see everybody else for who they are or who they're not being. You just see them in their truth because you see yourself in their truth. I feel like a lot of y'all know that y'all are deserving of a new life, but it's like y'all keep kind of like going back, or y'all would like second guess yourself, doubt. Y'all would let other people cloud your judgment instead of listening to your inner voice, your intuition, what your spirit is telling you to do during this time. This truth card is really standing out for me when it comes to my earth signs. Okay, we got the sun that came out in the tarot. Everything is going to be fine, baby. The sun is a representation of exactly what it is. Things being, I feel like y'all have a lot of faith. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all know what y'all want for real. Y'all just kind of like, I want to say this too. Y'all standing in y'all truth is going to be making some people uncomfortable. But that's not your issue. That has nothing to do with you. They need to figure their shit out. All right. The sun, I feel like everything is good, man. The sun is shining. We are in a spring equinox. We are in a transition. We are in a new year. If you know, you know. You see the sunflowers, the sun is out. The little girl, she's happy. She's cheerful. She's on her high horse. She's feeling good. Don't let nobody come in and ruin your shit. You know what's truth for you, Earth sign. You don't have to explain anything to anyone else. If it makes you feel good, and if it's you pouring into yourself, that's all that matters. Okay, we got the King of Swords that came out in reverse. Again, y'all. Again, you're going to have to speak up and out, baby. You're going to have to be honest with yourself. This Sun card crossing this King of Swords, you're going to have to stand in your authenticity. I don't know who this is for, but... And the King of Swords, if I just put it upright for a second, the King of Swords is a representation of fucking communication, because swords is the energy of air. Okay, air sign, very mental, right? Talkative, expressive, communicative. I feel like y'all need to really be speaking up for yourself for real. Because some people are probably not respecting your vision or respecting you as a person. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, no, you're going into a new life. You're not trying to operate from that space anymore. All right, that's what we got. Card just flew out. Ooh, we got the Ace of Cups. Upright Ace of Cups that came out. Exactly what I've been saying. Pour into people, things, situations, and make sure that this person, situation, environment is pouring back into you. All right. You don't want your cup to be left 40% while the other person is at 60. Like, no, you want to make sure that this is 50-50. You want to make sure you are overflowing in love, baby. And you do that by standing in your authenticity, by being truthful and honest with yourself. Okay. That's how you make this Ace of Cups a reality. You know, it's like overflowing with love and joy and laughter and good times and high vibrational energy. Okay. How do you do that? You got to stand in your authenticity, Earth signs. That's the only way you're going to cultivate this new life and come into some new energy. You want new things, but like, what about you has changed? You doing the same stuff, but you want new things and you're the same person. It don't work that way. You want new things, you have to change as a person, period. Okay. Right on, right on. Who we got next, Spirit? We just did Earth signs. Who we got next? Let's do fire signs. Leo, Scorpio, Aries. Leo? What? Hold on. What the hell did I just say? We're going to do fire signs now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. My bad. I mean, Scorpio, I guess, you know, I ain't even got to say much about that one. Scorpio's low-key fucking fire sign. I always said that. I genuinely believe that. All right? Let's see what we got. Now we're going to shuffle that again. See what we got for our fire signs. How you doing, fire signs? We are officially in Aries season. Happy soul return to y'all. Oh, y'all got self-control as well. Just like the earth signs. Ooh, self-control. Ooh, we got pleasure. Okay, period. Okay. I see where this is going. I see where this is going. I feel like, okay, at the root of the deck, we got inner child, intuition. Just because it's going to bring you temporary satisfaction and pleasure, fire signs, doesn't mean that it's for you. Doesn't mean that it's for you. Yes, it may feel good right now. Like you're thinking about it, the thought of it, the sound of it. Like, And then when you actually do it, it's like, this ain't really bring me the satisfaction I was looking for. You're very intuitive, fire signs. Okay? You're very intuitive. Use your intuition to guide you during this time. Have self-control and self-respect. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Okay? Pull another card for clarity. And I also want to say, too, to kind of like flip it around a little bit. Ooh. Pleasure yourself. Pleasure yourself. Okay? You got to hire yourself twice. You got to hire yourself with self-control and decisions. But I want to talk about this pleasure a little bit more. Stop waiting for people to give you pleasure, fire signs. Be the pleasure that you are looking for in your life. Okay, but also I want to say this too. If somebody wants to shower you with gifts, fire signs, take what resonate, leave what don't. Just because you're a fire sign does not mean this whole message is for you. If somebody wants to take care of you, let's say somebody wants to take you out on a date, take you shopping, maybe pay for a vacation, get your nails done, get you a haircut, let them do that. You deserve it. Somebody want to pleasure you, make you feel good, whether it's sexually, platonically, it don't matter. Do that. Go with it. But make sure it's like in that energy as well, you are standing on business. Okay? Make sure that you are setting boundaries and you're not going against yourself. You get what I'm saying? Now I want to talk about this decision, the self-control, fire signs. I feel like whatever you choose, it has to be in alignment with your higher self. You know, like we ain't perfect. You know, things is going to happen and you feel me? Like I get it. I understand. But it's like when it comes to these decision-making fire signs, you have to make sure that it's where you want to go. And I want to say relationships too, especially romantic relationships or someone that you are like, you know, your little cut buddy, whatever. Do they deserve you? Are they in alignment with you? Is this something that you really want? You know, because pleasure, yeah, it may feel good right now, but after it's all said and done, it's like, yo, that shit was a waste of my energy. Now I feel drained. So you need to be real mindful of the things that you are choosing, fire signs. Is this in alignment with what you want? Is this person worth your energy, your time? And it could be a job, an environment, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You find yourself repeating yourself about the same thing. You know, like I'm not spinning the block on this conversation again. We already had this conversation kind of thing. So, yeah, we're going to go to the tarot for my fire signs. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's see. We got the Six of Cups. Period. All right, we're going to do one more. Okay, that kind of did a little, not a turn, but Six of Cups. Pour into your inner child for real. Have fun. Live life. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all have to really be open to receiving during this time. I feel like for my fire signs, y'all was always very giving. But it's like during this time, you know what I'm saying? Like, let somebody love on you. Ooh, okay. We got the Six of Cups and we got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful, emotional energy right here. Ten of Cups. You see that rainbow? Things is looking up for you, fire signs. I feel like some of y'all might be in a dark place or have been in a dark place for a little while. Things is looking up. Things of your past may be coming back as well. It could be people or revisiting a conversation or a certain kind of feeling that you have. Because cups is the representation of emotions. So maybe some type of feeling is coming back to you. Maybe it's time for you to like look at it in a different perception. It doesn't even have to be from a like an emotional place, if that makes sense. It could be an emotion that you transform it into something more logical. Like, how can I logically handle the situation? Something from your past is coming up. It could be an actual person. But I really feel like it's like a conversation. It's like a revisiting feeling. Going back to these decisions, y'all. Is it worth your time and your energy? You really need to ask yourself, like, yo, I'm tired of this shit for real. Yo, what's up? Like, we gonna have this conversation. Let's have this conversation. But things is looking up for you. We got the Ten of Cups. Things is beautiful. Blessings is on the horizon. Blessings is here. But you have to choose to see it that way. You can always look at things from a negative or positive aspect. No matter what you are physically dealing with, doesn't matter. Okay? But I really feel like blessings is really here for y'all. Like, even with this pleasure card, like, look at it. You got the basket of, like, what's that? Bread, grapes. You got the two people dancing. Divine goddess. Like, yes, let people love on you. This is really giving high vibrational loving energy, like pleasuring yourself. Things is looking up. Things is good. We having a good time. Things feel amazing. You eating good food during this time. Maybe y'all need to eat better during this time. Maybe something with y'all eating habits. You need to decide that you want to, you know, be a little healthier, fire signs. But yeah, you know, naturally fire signs, crybabies for real on the inside. On the outside, you may have this hard exterior. And ooh, I want to say this too with this pleasure. Some people could be seeing through that hard exterior. And they want to love on you and give you a break. And, you know, put your feet up. You know, let me massage your feet. How was your day? You know, like, allow yourself to be seen in a different energy during this time, fire signs, okay? Period. I love that, okay? What we got next? Let's do water signs. My Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpion. Okay? Let's do it. All right, water signs. Let's do it. Let's do it. What we got? What we got? What we got? Ooh, invention. You got invention, creativity guides. My water signs, y'all been inventing things lately? Y'all have been cultivating new energy? Have y'all been creating more? Maybe drawing, starting a business, playing, having fun, letting your inner child live. Ooh, what y'all creating? Y'all have, ooh. Y'all have been drawing. What y'all been doing? That was a lot. That was a lot. But we going, you know, do y'all got a lot going on? Because that was a lot. Hold on. Let me get myself together. All right, well, New Life came out for y'all as well. New Life, invention. Invent a new life. Exactly what the cards is saying. Water signs. Oh, that came out. Ooh, deceit. Ooh, deceit. Let's do it. Sorry, I don't know if that was loud in your ear. I'm sorry if it was. Okay. I feel like y'all, you know, water signs, I love y'all so much. I really do. But are you being honest with yourself? You know, are you settling? Are you holding yourself accountable? Are you making yourself feel good about the decisions that you have been making as of lately? You know what I'm saying? Because like this New Life, invention, deceit vibe is really giving me the energy of like, you know what you want, you're working on it, but it's like you keep like going back to like what didn't work out or what you used to have. Like maybe something was better then, like, you know, I had this and I had that, but at the sacrifice of what, water signs? Your peace of mind? You know, you're not really expressing what you want, expressing how you feel. Maybe trying to keep the peace by keeping things on a back burner, water signs. You got to take the mask off, water signs. You need to be honest with yourself for real. Because this new life that you're inventing, it's here. Like, you've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've been putting the work in. You've been pouring into yourself. You know, you realizing that, you know, I want more for myself. But it's like, you need to stand in your authenticity no matter who you're around. And I get it for my water signs. Some of y'all may feel like some people don't deserve that. It's not about them. It's about you. F what other people want and how they feel and how they see you. It doesn't matter. And I feel like some of y'all are kind of holding back from inventing and creating this new life because y'all are afraid of how the world is going to judge y'all and perceive y'all. Because if you look at this deceit card, it's like the angels want you to live in your authenticity, but it's like you wearing a mask. Like you trying to protect your heart from getting broken, and then the people around is wearing the mask too. Y'all got to remember, like, once y'all start showing up in y'all truth and y'all authenticity, kind of the same thing I was saying for my earth signs, the veil completely gets stripped away. You see everyone and everything for what it is, not what it's pretending to be. But I feel like you have to work from the inside out. A lot of my water signs recently have been working from the outside in. That's why y'all not producing what y'all want to see. You got to work from the inside out. Because whatever is within is going to reflect without. Your inner world reflects your outer world. You get what I'm saying? So if you do what you got to do in here first, whatever that may be, however that may look, physically, the universe is going to reciprocate. It's going to mirror you. All right? And I feel like don't let nobody talk down on your inventions, on your new life. Maybe you need to be mindful of who you sharing things with. You know what I'm saying? Certain things you may want to keep to yourself because some people are just not deserving of it. You know, like you might have these great ideas of creating, of inventing, of a new life, of becoming a better version of yourself. And you talk to somebody about it and they like, nah, you got to be more realistic. You have to come back to this reality. That's not feasible. That's not possible. Listen, y'all, nobody can make you feel inferior without your permission. So if you believe and you know in your heart of hearts that you could have whatever it is, what you're working towards is tangible, then you believe that. Maybe you need to surround yourself with a different kind of energy. You know what I mean? Like maybe, I don't know. Because I feel like It's people out there that genuinely want to see you win. That's crazy. That's crazy. As soon as I was saying that, the Three of Pentacles came out with the moon in reverse. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. Literally was just saying that. The Three of Pentacles, this is team effort. This is, we all going to work on a collective goal to get to where we're trying to be. Everybody in this card, oops, I'll hide her because she naked. I don't know if YouTube is going to, I don't know. But everyone in this, on this card has a role that they're playing. Okay, everyone, that's what I'm saying, y'all. When you align with yourself, the universe is going to bring these people and these opportunities to you. The moon card in reverse, maybe some of y'all are really not being, like I said, maybe not being like really honest with yourself about just like being honest to yourself about something. Maybe you're not seeing something for what it is. You kind of just want to see it for what you feel, like the potential of it, but you're not waking up to the reality of it. But it's where it's really imperative for you to listen to your intuition during this time. And don't be blocking no blessings for real. And I also want to say for my water signs, don't get in the way of somebody else's karmic debt. We be trying to heal people and save people, but like, no, this is their lesson. Let them, or maybe it's you. Maybe somebody's trying to help you out, but it's like, no, you need to learn this lesson right now for you. All right? But I definitely feel like there are people around you that genuinely wants to see you win. You just got to surround yourself with the right people. A lot of people caught up in this matrix, in this 3D, y'all. Y'all got to remember that. Naturally, y'all are very intuitive, creative beings. Y'all don't see things for the way the average person. Y'all can see through people naturally. Y'all just have that ability, water signs. But don't be taking other people's perceptions of life, perceptions of you, and making it your truth. Don't do that. Because you're not on this frequency for real. A lot of y'all are transitioning and people trying to figure out, like, who do you think you are? You know what I mean? Like, no, you supposed to be living life like this. Like your dreams is too big. Take up space. If they're not seeing the vision, it ain't their vision to see. And like I said, if you are going to tell your aspirations and your inventions and your creativity, your new ideas, and make sure you're telling it to the right people. You know who the right people are. You know the people that genuinely care about you and want to see you win. You do. 100%. All right, water signs. I trust that message found you well. Okay. Last but not least, air signs. Gemini. What's up, Gemini? I don't know why I always do this. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. What's up, air babies? How y'all feeling? How you doing? All right, message from my air signs. What we got going on? What y'all got going on? What y'all got going on? What we got? Okay, y'all got deceit as well. Just like the water signs. Okay, we're going to pull some more, though. Are y'all in denial? Ooh, okay, you got rest. You're doing too much, air signs. You're doing way too much. You're doing way too much. Let's see. Let's keep pulling, though. Let's see what else we get. All right. So we got rest, you got loss, and you got deceit. Are you feeling burnt out? Are you feeling like you need a vacation? Are you feeling like enough is enough? Okay. I'm going to pull one more card because it's like, I need clarity right now. Ooh, okay. You got self-control. All right. Self-control. A lot of us is getting the same cards. So this is a collective. This is really felt collectively. Air signs. You feel like you're losing a lot. But remember, y'all, whatever you lose, it's just making space for what's meant to be. You know what I'm saying? Maybe loss of a friend, relationships, money, a job, a house, a car. Okay. Okay. Whatever this loss is, in order for this energy to transform, you need to rest for real. I feel like this is a period of maybe just kind of taking a step back and analyzing the situation and figure out like why you have been losing, or why do you feel like you have been losing, because 9 out of 10 you're not losing, because everything is divine order, divine intervention, divine timing, a divine detour, a divine process. It's all about your perception. So you may feel like you have lost. You may feel like you're spiraling. You may feel like you're not where you want to be in life. You may feel like you have to show up in this way around these people, and then when you're around these people, you have to show up in that energy, and when you're by yourself, you're a different person. Like, I feel like it's a lot going on with y'all for real. But you know what it is? I feel like y'all need to meditate more. Y'all need to quiet y'all mind. Y'all need to quiet the spirit. Y'all need to be still. Maybe some of y'all need to go put y'all feet in the grass. Go sit in the sun. Go take a nice bath. You know what I'm saying? Have a good laugh with a group of people that you genuinely love and the energy is reciprocated. You know, like maybe stop taking life so seriously. But it's like, you know, you saying like, you know, I can't because I got bills and I got da-da-da. I'm not saying don't take care of your responsibilities. I'm not saying that. I'm saying don't burn out taking care of your responsibilities. No matter what those responsibilities are, you need to cultivate a balance, air signs. You can't always be on go. And I know that's naturally how you operate. I get it. I understand. I'm a fire sign. I get it. Rest where? Who? What? How do you even do that? But y'all need to really figure out a balance for real. Because y'all going to burn out. Y'all going to burn out. I'm going to go to the tarot. Let's go to the tarot deck. Let's see what's going on over there. Because I feel like y'all just kind of need to pull your energy back. Like this rest card and this self-control is giving the energy of like, you need to just kind of like pull yourself back for a little bit and then go back out into the world. You know, like pull your energy back, analyze, figure out what you need, what you want, and then go from there. You know, like you don't have to be in a rush. You know, it's nowhere for you to be. It's nothing for you to do. It's whatever you tell yourself. But you have to give yourself the respect and the time and the energy and the space that you need to just do nothing. You know? You can produce a lot of productivity out of nothing. You got the Emperor. And you know what? Even when you're doing nothing, you're doing something. Because when you just relaxing and resting, and you're allowing your body to be in that energy, you're respecting. You're showing creator that you respect where you are. You respect your journey. People have this misconception that if you're not doing anything, if you're not being productive, because we live in this type of society, you always need to be doing something. The Emperor is just confirmation. The Emperor, listen, this is big Aries energy. This card literally represents the Aries. So maybe my air signs is involved with an Aries. We are in Aries season. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a conversation needs to be had with an Aries. Maybe you're really close to an Aries. But this Emperor energy, they know who they are. They not getting off their high horse to address nobody or nothing. You're either going to show up the way I need you or you're not. Either way, I'm going to do me. I'm going to, you see how, like, it's like, this card is really balanced. The Emperor is ready. The Emperor is with it all. With the shits. Ready. But it's like they relaxed at the same time. That's how you need to be. You need to know when to chill, relax, reset. And then you need to know when to pop out. Okay? Because not everybody deserves... Like, you don't gotta do the most for real. Air signs. It's what you telling yourself. It's what you're making yourself believe. It's your beliefs that's making you feel like, well, I gotta do more. I gotta do this. I gotta be here. But look at you. You burnt out. You all over the place. Like, you need to chill out. Two of Wands came out, but it came out in reverse. Listen. Yeah, I feel like for y'all really need to do some preparation work. But if you want to see how it look upright, y'all really need to prepare and really figure out how you want to proceed forward. Y'all really need to meditate. I don't know why I feel like that is something that y'all need to do. Y'all see the self-control, literally meditation. You see the figure in the middle and then the figure around. You see everybody doing all of this, all of that. Maybe y'all comparing your life too much to other people. Yeah. Y'all seeing what everybody got, what they have. You don't know what they had to do to get there. You need to focus on you. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all need to meditate, pull your energy back, and just kind of figure out, yo, what do I want to do? How do I want to move? Where I'm trying to be in the next couple of months? What are some things that I want to do? What are some things that I need to stop doing? Or maybe things that I need to do less of? You know, like you really looking at what everybody else got going on and you feel like shit not moving for you. So it's like, yo, am I doing enough? Your beliefs. You keep telling yourself that. You keep telling yourself that. It's not a beautiful space to be in. It does not feel good. But you see what he got, what she got. Focus on you, because you don't know what they had to sacrifice in order for them to become that version of themselves. You don't know. This is why this self-control and this rest, because when you're still, you get the clarity. When you're still, when you're resting, when you're meditating, you receive the messages that you need. And I want to say this too, y'all. It's not going to be right off the bat. Like, yeah, I'm going to meditate today for 5 minutes and then I'm going to get the answers that I need. No, this needs to become a habit. I feel like this needs to become a part of your identity. Like, not even just doing it for the season. Like, no, this needs to become a part of who you are. Meditation will help y'all a lot calm down that mental activity, because air signs is a representation of the mind, communication. But when y'all scatter, when y'all like this, it's hard for y'all to bring that energy in. Y'all just seem rude, arrogant, all over the place, disconnected. Y'all need to pull that energy back in. For real. Yeah, y'all need to rest. Maybe, take a couple days to just chill out. Chill out. Cook yourself a nice home cooked meal. Listen to your favorite music. Maybe have a nice glass of wine. Sit in the sun. Just chill. Like, y'all need to relax. Some of y'all need to be in your more feminine bag. Whether you a male or female, don't matter. We all cultivate masculine and feminine energy within us, okay? But that is it for the message. I trust that this found you well, and I will see you on the next video. If you would like to book a personal session with me, please feel free to do so. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Peace.